everybody, welcome into the Nesson Studios. Michaela Vernava joined on the line by our sports analyst from oddshark.com. His name is John Campbell. I prefer to call him Johnny Oddshark. John, need to get right into a very hot and polarizing topic here in Boston, and that is LeBron James. Of course, there are odds on what team he may or may not end up with, and of course, you can bet on that. What are the odds looking like for where LeBron might land?
Yeah, of course you can bet on it. If it's going on in the world out there, there are odds on it, and no exception here with LeBron. Celtics are not really looking like the team here. I don't think that's a big surprise. They're around 10-1 to be LeBron's next team. But the Lakers have moved into the favorites. They're minus money at a couple of books, minus 110 to be LeBron's next team here. And sometimes these odds aren't the most accurate. They can fluctuate quite a bit. But the odds, the futures odds for teams to win the NBA championship next year are reflecting these as well. And the Lakers are all the way up to 16-1 to win it next year, while the Cavs have dropped to 25-1. And both those numbers sort of suggest that LeBron is on his way out of Cleveland, and it's looking like LA is the spot.
It's interesting stuff. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I might be willing to drop a little money on betting that LeBron could end up coming to Boston. I think people are underestimating how much he might want to win another championship. That's just me.
I like it. Well, great odds there for him going to the Celtics, and boy, what a shot in the arm that would be for the Celtics. They're already shaping up pretty well for next year if everybody can get healthy, but yeah, that'd be a huge addition, no question.
Would be crazy. And meanwhile, we have the Red Sox, who've been doing quite well for themselves. Where are the best spots to bet on the Sox this season?
Well, one spot that's been a bit of a gold mine to bet on the Red Sox this year has been on the road. And if you bet $100 on the Sox every road game this year, you'd be up over $800, which is pretty good to this point in the season. That makes them the fourth most profitable bet on the road in the majors this year. And we see a little bit better value on the Red Sox on the road simply because they're away from home, but also because they don't hit quite as well on the road. They're the number one batting average team in baseball this year, but only 12th on the road. So they don't score quite as much. That gives them a little better value in the eyes of odds makers, and they still win games, so they've been pretty profitable.
Well, they are on a lengthy road trip right now, so everyone should get betting while they can, while they are on the road. And then elsewhere in the world, we have the World Cup getting underway. What are most people betting on for which team will win this thing?
Well, two teams sort of stand out as the most popular bet to win it all, and that's Brazil and Germany, that sit between 4-1 and 5-1. And it really depends on the book you ask. One book we talked to is seeing 28% of bets on Brazil to win it all. Another one is seeing 24% of bets of Germany. So it really depends where you look, and things get underway Thursday with Russia and Saudi Arabia.
What's your advice to anyone betting on the World Cup for the first time?
Well, most people are just betting the World Cup for some fun. They're going to get into the excitement and watch the game. So I like to separate my money that I'm betting on an event like this. So I might open a new account or just separate the money that I normally bet so I can have some fun that way. And I pay attention to what my friends are saying. They know a little bit more about World Cup soccer than I do. And the other thing I would say is the three-way money line is the most popular way to bet soccer. And don't be afraid of that draw. I know we're not used to betting the draw in North American betting very often, but you can often get really good odds. And just remember that this is a legitimate outcome. So don't be afraid of that draw. There's often really good payouts there.
All right, we got to get betting too. Got to make it exciting since the old US of A is not in the World Cup.
I like it. I agree.
John, as always, thanks for the great advice. We'll check in with you soon.
Thanks, Michaela.